Hello everyone and welcome back to another NASCAR Racing 2003 live stream. How is everyone doing today? Thank you very much for joining in. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, going to be doing something a little different today, a little bit more silly than traditional. I'm going to be attempting to see if I can finish a race where the entire field is full of Danica Patricks and nothing else. This video was inspired by the That One Asians video series, mainly the Michael Waltrip one. I'm sure you guys have all seen Michael Waltrip in the 55. I basically took and created a new car for for 1 through 42, and put the Danica Patrick TGA file on top. Instead of having them all be numbered 10, I numbered them 1 through 42. Because I believe if you have them all the same number, only one would show up in the game. Because I believe only one of each number can be in each race. But I digress. Thank you very much again, guys, for joining in. Right off the bat, if you guys could please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet already, I would really appreciate it. While you are doing that, for those of you interested, if you'd like to go follow me over on Twitch, I'm currently streaming there as we speak. If you're interested in following me on social media, I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Last but not least, if you would like to help support this channel, please feel free to go check out my Patreon page. I'd really appreciate it. Where you can find out how you can donate various pledges and get various rewards in return for your awesome support. Please be sure to go check out the page. Thank you so much to Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker for your support on there. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. All the links to everything I just mentioned are down below in the description, as well as the links to most, if not all, of the stuff I'm going to be using in the video today. So, should all be down there for your guys' convenience. And without further ado, let's get started. Did I say that wrong? That One Asian inspired me to create this video with those series, if I said that wrong. I'm going to be racing as Dale Jr. 2012, just because he is one of my favorite drivers. I always like that paint scheme too. Going to be using Daytona because I want to do a restrictor plate race. We're going to set this to 150 laps, which equates out to one of the twin races, 125 miles. We got the Danica roster. Everything else I believe is set to how I want it. Might have to do a little bit trial and error just so I can have the difficulty set to a proper level. I want it to be somewhat easy for me to get through the pack, but not really easy to stay in the front. I want it to be a little difficult. Alright, time to get some shout-outs in. What Incarnation, That One Asian Racer Fan. That One Asian, the originator of these videos, are here. Jay Kaiser, AJ Jones, Chrysler, That Toth Kid, Code Luigi, Wilbur Hemafluter, I apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name, Ian Griffith, Ryan Fitzy, what's up, Yorkie the Doggo, Atari 81, Zach the Sports Guy, Bonzi Hunter, Zuline Hubbard, 13th Rocket, Monster Jam Fan 30, Mike Head. Alright, how are you guys all doing? So, let's get a little bit of practice going before we get into the race. You can see it's going to be all green. It's going to be all green in this video. And for the ratings, instead of doing 40-60, I took all the cars and set it to basically her season ratings total and end ratings for the seasons of 2013. I know I'm racing in the 2012 season. I wanted to do her rookie year for this video. In my opinion, 2012 was one of the more memorable years for Danica. It was her rookie year in NASCAR. Not only did she have that big wreck at Daytona, which is one of the reasons why I'm racing here, she also had that memorable incident with Landon Castle where she tried and failed to take him out at Kansas and ended up turning herself into the wall. So I hope I don't have the difficulty too high. I had the difficulty set to around 100, but that was before I adjusted the ratings. That was when they were at 4060. I want to see if there's any setups to be used. Alright, see if that one is any good. Maybe we can get a little faster. Maybe the gear ratio is spaced a little better for the super speedway racing with that setup. Hopefully. Pay no attention to the little flickering on the roll bars and in the mirror a little bit. That's just my graphics card, I believe. Happens every now and then with certain mods at certain tracks. Whoa. I believe if someday I get an AMD... Ah! Alright, so I just... almost wrecked all the Danicas, except I just wrecked myself. I knew I was going to be a lot more loose coming out of the pits. I didn't think I was going to spin out, though. But yeah, I hit the apron right there. So just like I said, I have the Danicas labeled 1 through 42. So there's only one number 10. So which one do you guys think is going to win if it's not me? They all have identical ratings. Yeah, I wanted to do something like this for a while. There's no reason in particular I'm using Danica aside from just the notoriety with the wreck she has. Well, I just did almost the same thing. The notoriety with the wreck she has, and I just blew out my left front tire. That's the only reason I was able to straighten out. In addition to all the just the hype with her going on with the Indy 500 coming up. Just figured I'd have a little fun. If everyone's talking about Danica right now, I'd do this video that I wanted to do for a while. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm not even going to qualify. I'm just going right into the race. With that setup, that feels really freaking loose. There's going to be one pit stop, because we have about 38 laps of fuel. Alright, let's get into it. 125 laps, let's see if we can survive. And the jokes will be endless throughout this video. I can only imagine. It's funny, I'm making fun of her and I couldn't even get up to speed without crashing with this setup. So I hope I can make 50 laps. Speed limit is 55. I think I'm the first car on pit road. So much green. So many Danicas. Alright, we're just going to turn the standings off for a second. We're just going to go. We're just going to go hardcore mode. Here we go. Green flag. I don't know if I'll necessarily win this one, but I'm just trying to survive all 50 laps. And this setup feels loose as hell. Even right then, in low RPM in 4th gear, I'm kind of struggling to keep control in the turn. I might have a couple mulligans throughout the course of this video, in case, yeah, they check up like that and I crash from something stupid. I am being very cautious. It is a field full of Danicas after all. So much green. I think my corneas might be burned by the end of this video from all the bright green. Alright, we got a good run on the inside line. About to hit 200 miles an hour. There we go. Alright, so far we've passed Danica, 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 and Danica. And in front of us we have Danica. To the side of us we have got Danica. Oh, we're 3 wide with Danica and Danica. Whoa, I got a little loose. A little loosey-goosey. We're slowly making our way through the field. Last thing we want to do is lose the draft of the main pack in front of us. We don't want to break off. Oh, they're checking up a little bit. Slow down. There we go. That was actually kind of good. I had a little bit of a gap on them then for when they started checking up. When Danica started checking up. Alright, so far we've passed Danica Patrick. Got Danica Patrick to the side of us. Got Danica Patrick in front of us. Alright, I've survived 3 laps out of 50. So we made it 5% of the race. So far, without crashing. Yet. As long as we can just hold this inside line, just not get into anyone checking up in front of us, which I'm going to kind of back off this turn a little bit. Yep, because they started checking up a little bit. Just not do anything stupid, not crash. I should slowly keep making my way up to the front. Not get into the car on the outside. Not get on the apron. Kind of check up a little bit going into the turns in case the AI starts. Oh, not going to try that. That spot closed up fast. And we had to get off the gas. We lost a little bit of momentum. But they might check up in this turn. They didn't. Full throttle. Alright. So we're still surrounded by Danica. Which is probably going to be the case. Whoa, got a little loose. Get off the apron. There we go. The setup is very loose, but it feels fast. These two usually go hand in hand as long as you can control the looseness. Alright, gonna ease off a little bit into this turn. Because they check up a little bit. It's another reason we want to get towards the front. There'll be much less checking up going on in front of us if there's fewer cars in front of us. This is actually a good, kind of good difficulty settings right now. I'm kind of giving it my all to try to move my way up towards the field, which I am doing slowly, but it's definitely not easy. Field full of Danicas. You don't see that every day. There we go, got a good run. And what's going to happen after we have to make our pit stops, or if we get past lap 12 or 13 and a caution comes out, should be able to pit then, and then we shouldn't have to stop under green. Checking up a little bit, but I was able to slow down in time. If I can, I'm going to try to stick my nose underneath Danica. Darn it. Didn't have the momentum. Get off the apron. Alright, so we're slowly making our way through the field. We started 43rd and we're now like 28th, so making decent progress. Still 28th after that lap. Didn't move a single spot. There we go. Nice and nice and smooth, excuse me, through turns 1 and 2. Whoa, stay there, Danica. Future Mrs. Danica Rogers. I think she'll keep her maiden name if she ever gets married to Aaron. Those are the questions no one is willing to ask. Except for this channel. Whoa, checking up. That's what I'm nervous about. I keep checking up in the turns like that. Or going into the turns. Surprised we haven't gotten rear-ended or spun yet. Especially all the times I've had to get out of the gas for the cars checking up in front of me. Kind of getting out to single file a little bit, which is actually pretty realistic. Like the first dozen laps or so, kind of taking it easy, which means now we can start getting runs. Why not? We're just gonna have to stay in line almost and pass the people that get shuffled out. That's the only way I think we're gonna be able to make passes right now. Because I tried getting a little slingshot on the backstretch that time and then passing Danica on the inside. Whoa! Jeez, I was not expecting that. I'm so glad I did not just wreck. I thought for sure I was spinning there. Got a little bit of damage, but I think we're good. I don't think it's slowing us down at all. Still able to easily accelerate back up to almost 200. Full throttle, since they're not going to check up, and if they do, plenty of space. That was close. We almost got taken out by Danica checking up. So like I was saying, we're going to have to wait to pass these guys on the outside, I think, that are getting shuffled out, because when I tried getting a slingshot and passing on the inside of the backstretch, I just lost all momentum the moment I got out of the line. Yeah, I don't think I have any damage. I'm easily able to catch back up and still go in 203, 204. So yeah, luckily, I don't think I sustained any damage from that. I gotta be more careful of that. So luckily we were able to make our way about halfway through the field before it looks like it's gonna start to get hard to pass here. Alright, so now, since we are past, I don't know why I keep going down there, since we are past the lap 12-13 mark, if a caution comes out now, we can pit and then we can make it on fuel till the end of the race after that pit stop. Get out of here, Danica. Alright, watch out for them checking up. Alright, they don't. We can take this turn nice and smooth. We can make 2 passes before Danica can fall in line right here in front of me. Checking up again. Whoa. That one was a little closer. Alright, just hold the inside line. Have a little bit of momentum, just hold the inside line. figuring out my fuel strategy. I also need to focus so I don't hit any more checking up Danicas. Be careful in case I check up in this turn. Alright, they didn't. About another 20 laps or so until green flag pit stops, unless a caution comes out beforehand. There we go. Whoa, we're loose. We're loose. We're loose. We're crashing. We're crashing. Oh, are you kidding me? I was gonna say, as long as we don't get hit too hard, we can easily be back in it, but nope, that last shot took us out. I was just locking it down and hoping no one hit me, but yep, those ones took me out. Alright. Well, that was only 20 minutes in. I suppose we can try again. How many laps did we get? We got 16 and a half laps. Darn it. Yeah, right there, my back end was just loose as hell, and then I hit the apron. I tried coming back up, getting off the gas, but when I came back up, I just couldn't hold that turn. That happened. But up to this point, there wasn't a huge hit. Even here. Even there. This little bump into the wall at the end with the back end, that would have been fixable. But then right here, just boom, getting taken out by those last two. The last two Danicas. Ugh, so good too. We made our way halfway through the field. Let's do helicopter view. I knew I shouldn't have tried making that pass right here. I was just loose that whole time. I knew I shouldn't have tried making that pass. See, so right through here, even this little back end bump into the wall, there's not a huge hit. I could have fixed it. Oh, God, you dummies. The spin was not my fault, not the part at the end that what took out my car. I could have easily gotten 4 tires, fixed that little bit of damage, and been racing again on the lead lap. Try to move back up through the field. No, I'm keeping the difficulty where it is. That was just my mistake. Darn it. Alright, attempt number 2 of completing a 50 lap race with all Danicas. Alright, at least I have a little bit of a feel now of how the car is handling at the start of this race. Because it was kind of a mystery at the start of the last attempt of how the car was going to handle. Just as long as I don't force it 3 wide and be bouncing back and forth between the apron and the car on the outside of me, I think I'm fine handling wise and speed wise. Let's try to get a little bit further up through the field before they start going single file. And be careful of them checking up. Just stay in the inside line. And just watch out for them checking up. Alright, past Danica, Danica, and Danica. And we actually made it one lap. Alright, we're checking up a little bit. Off the gas, back on the gas. Make a few passes. Keep looking, glancing over at the chat, making sure the stream is still coming through. I keep veering off the track. So it's not every turn they're checking up, it's just sometimes, just completely random. Which makes it all the more annoying, because I have no idea when it's going to happen. Right there. That's right, more cars go to the outside line. So you're not clogging up the inside. Trying to take these turns as smoothly as possible, make nice clean passes on the inside. Alright, 35th. Moved up 8 spots. Watch out for checking up. They're not. Back on the gas. Oh, I looked away at the chat. Checking up a little bit. Get off the gas, back on the gas. Whoa. Little crossover move by Danica right there. Nice and smooth through the turns. But still keep enough space in front of me going into the turns so where if they check up I have enough time to slow down without wrecking myself. They're starting to bunch up, so I think they're gonna be checking up in this next turn, so I'm gonna be feathering the throttle. Yeah, definitely this next turn they're probably gonna check up a little bit. Just a tad. Whoa, a little loose. And now that turn. I keep thinking they're going to check up every single turn. I could be going a little bit faster and having a little bit less space in front of me, but just making sure I have enough space to slow down in the event they all just start checking up. Like that, kind of. So much traffic. So much concentration needed to not crash in the midst of all this green. Watch out for them checking up. Nope. Alright, power through the turn. Off the gas a little bit. Alright, watch out for them checking up. Up right there a little bit. We're about in the same spot in the pack that we were last time before we wrecked. But a few more laps to go before we pass the window, in which will be good for the rest of the race on fuel if we pit under green. So we got about 38, 37 laps fuel window. We got about 39 to go. There we go. Passing them on the... Whoa, got loose. That was close. A little bit further up in the field, I believe, this time than we were at this point last time. And we didn't get any cosmetic damage from that first checking up, because that might have been slowing us down just ever so slightly in the first attempt. Is that cosmetic damage we had from that first time they all started checking up. Alright, we're actually in the top 20. Whoa, checking up a little bit. Oh, almost suffered the same fate there again, but I got off the gas and I didn't force anything. We just lost that one spot that we just gained, so no big deal. Back to no standing thing. Just the mirror. That's it. Just mirror and speed. Force all those guys to the outside. Or those gals, I should say. Getting closer to the front than we were last time. Knock on wood. How many laps in are we now? Only 14? Feels like more than that. Alright, start of lap 15 right now. So we're nearing the 33% complete mark. Just try to get in the top 10 in the next few laps. It's a little bit less single file this time around. I was able to slow down in time, but that could have been bad. Yeah, they're starting to get a little difficult up here. All the Danicas. Checking up a little bit again. Oh, darn you. Oh, that was close. Thirteenth spot. So we've gone up 30 positions since the start of the race. Man, this is tense. I'm gonna grip onto the steering wheel really hard right now to keep this car under control and all this traffic with a setup this loose. Oops, I almost forced Danica into the wall. I think with this lap, we just broke the top 10. We did indeed. We gotta be nearing like lap 20. Yeah, we are on lap 20. So probably another 15, 16 laps or so until green flag pit stops, I would assume. Ninth place. Checking up. Able to get underneath Danica after checking up in that turn. Let's keep the inside line. I should be good through this next turn. Yep, because she's now out of the draft. There's 8th place. Now the single file is kind of started up again. I don't mind the single file at this point in the race. It wants to take it easy a little bit. This is going to be a interesting maneuver. Can I make it stick? Can I make it stick? I can. That's right. You go to the back. Nose underneath. Checked up a little bit, so yes. Forcing my way right under there. Sniffing the top 5, top 3 right now. Can I get to the lead before the halfway point? Before basically within 2 laps? At the end of lap 25. I gotta run. Get my nose underneath the 10 of Danica. Try to move up into third place, excuse me. They just keep leaving that bottom right open. Danica does. Alright, so we are technically in second place right now. Come on, give me a push from behind, guys. Danica in front of me doesn't have any drafting help. Side by side, coming to the line. Who's going to be ahead for this lap? Looks like Danica, but not for long. Start of lap 25, I'm about to take the lead, and I just technically did. Alright, so now we have another 10, 12 laps or so of green flag racing until we need to come in for pit stops. I've got no drafting help anymore, so I gotta be careful not to block and turn myself accidentally. So from 43rd to 1st by the midpoint of the race, 25 laps in. Looks like they're mostly single file behind me, so as long as I don't aggressively block, or mainly I don't let anyone get on the inside line, I think I should be good. Although I'm calling it right now, if I had to guess, I might get turned. Slowing down, coming into the pits, I might brake a little sooner than a lot of the AI might, so I'm guessing I might get turned going into the pits. Oh, looks like we might be lapping Danica in about 23 laps. Or 23 laps, 23 seconds. Looks like one of the Danicas broke off from the draft and is now by herself. So I'm going to get 2 tires and 1.5 cans of fuel when we come to the pits. In about 10 laps. 8 to 10 laps. Nine laps. Oops. Keep looking at the chat. I should be racing. No speed, no ticker, no menu, nothing. Just purely the cockpit view. Pure racing right now. Got mostly single file behind me. That's what I like to see. As long as I don't give up an inside line, I should be good. About 6 laps. Probably I'll come in the pit. This video seems like it's been longer than only 45 minutes. Looks like I have no problem holding on to the lead as long as they're all single file behind me. Because they're not going to be able to get a run to pass me on the outside into the turns. And they don't have the speed or the time to do it on the straightaways as long as they're single file, so... Give up the inside. Don't hit the apron and spin yourself from something stupid, and I might be good. Coming into the pits, that's going to make or break it. I want to get past Danica coming up here before we have to pit, possibly, if we can catch her. How much ground can we make up? I don't think we're going to catch that Danica up there before we have to go into the pits. I was hoping to maybe pass her and then have to pit right afterwards. There's a little bit of a separation. Almost have that lap car slow all the cars down behind me, then go into the pits, but I don't think it's gonna happen. There goes a couple into the pits. I'll stay out as long as I can. This is gonna be the fastest drafting line. Might as well stay with this as long as it's going to be the fastest option available to be in this group. I'll stay out for another lap or two and hope I come in when all they do, but if... I'm probably going to come in next lap. It seemed like a couple more just broke off and pitted there. I'm probably going to get caught for speeding, watch. especially since I'm the first pit stall. Alright, I'm gonna come in here. And darn it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, that one was my fault. God damn it. I got on the brakes too much and lost it coming to the pits. Ironically, this video, it's only been me causing the accidents. Well, we're not going to be on the lead lap, but we'll still be able to finish this race. Alright, so make your predictions now. Danica 1 through 42. Who is going to win? Yeah, that was completely my fault. I mean, hopefully we can be done towing before the yellow flag is over with. Ah, darn it. Chase implications. Alright, so yeah, get your picks now. Try not to repeat anyone else's pick. Because there's only 42, so... Or there's 42, so you shouldn't have to repeat. Since we got like 40 watching right now. And of course we got stuck in the grass. If I didn't get stuck in the grass, I could have just gone in reverse a couple feet and gone into my pit stall and gotten tires and gotten the repairs that way, but we got stuck in the grass. Now we have to tow for like 4.5 minutes to have my car moved over like 30 feet to the left. I don't think I'm gonna make it back onto the track before the green starts. Apparently I lost every single tire. Coming to the pits there. Alright, so we know I'm not going to win, so which of the Danicas is going to win? I'm just turning my spot around just so I can hear what, if they're going green or not.
The pace car in the tri-oval.
Please, one more lap. Please, one more lap. Alright, sweet.
The pace car exiting the tri-oval.
Should be able to get repaired, get our tires, and be back onto the pacing line before they go green.
The pace car in turn 1.
So I'm assuming they're going green next time by.
The pace car in turn 2.
Might just be able to catch up.
The pace car on the back straight.
This is fun, isn't it? Might just be able to catch him.
The pace cars in turn 3.
Come on.
The pace cars in turn 4.
We know. We just need tires, fuel, and just to repair what little bit of damage.
Entering the tri-oval.
Actually, that wasn't a little bit of damage. It was a pretty hard hit into the inside wall. Alright, so you guys get your picks for which Danica you think is going to win. In.
The pace cars in the tri-oval. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. The leader's pitting now. We'll give you a half a can of fuel. We're going green next time by.
The lead Danica's pitting now.
If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in. The pace cars exiting the tri-oval. The pace cars in turn 1.
So we're going to be a few laps down.
The pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Let's just not spin coming out of the pits now.
The pace cars on the back straight. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in second. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 34 car on the inside line.
Alright, don't spin. Nice and smooth.
Okay, merge when you can. Get ready now. Going green.
You guys get your Danica picks in.
Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Just barely able to catch the line. We're going to be slower than the rest of the cars since we got that front end damage. Hopefully we can at least just stay with the draft. I don't know if we'll even be able to do that.
Car inside.
As long as they check up, we can make some passes.
You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Car inside. Behind. You're up top. 3 wide. Inside. Behind. Got just 10 more to go. Behind. Stay high.
10 more laps to go. Did I hear that right? So if I can make it to the end of the race, I'll have technically survived the race. Might be a few laps down, but at least I'll have survived. Can I make it the last 10 laps without getting lapped any more times? Yeah, I'm kind of out of the draft now, and they're gonna take off once I completely fall off the draft. So It's a matter of which Danica will win it. Will it be the original 10? Or will it be any other number 1 through 42? And ironically, the Danicas drove better in this video than I did. There's like one lead pack up there with like 10 or so cars, and then this second pack with mostly all the other ones. And then there's me and the other two Danicas at the very end right here. I think that one they're coming up on, it looks like, is lapped up there. Might be the 42nd place one. So if I can catch the one there, looking to put another lap down up there, I might. No!
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to the line.
Of course, hit the wall head on. Of course I hit the wall head on. Why wouldn't I? Alright, that one was my fault too. Tried to block Danica, ended up turning myself. Alright, hopefully with that engine damage I can survive the rest of the race. Oops. We're still good. It's not a winning contending car, but it's still drivable. Can still make it to the end. I'm gonna forego going into the pits. I'm just gonna keep the damage. Doesn't look like anyone else is going into the pits either.
We can't pit this time by. We're not on the lead lap.
They're all staying out. So why would they go into the pits with 5 laps to go?
Just 5 more to go.
Yeah, here's the standings as of right now. There's probably going to be a restart with 2 laps to go. So will it be the number 27 Danica, the original number 10 Danica, number 6 Danica, number 14 Danica, number 3 Danica, number 42, number 11, the Matt De Benedetto Danica, the Daniel Suarez Danica, or the Gray Galding Danica? Trevor Bayne Danica, the Clint Boyer Danica, the Austin Dillon Danica, the Kyle Larson Danica, or the Denny Hamlin Danica. And I think there's going to be a restart with 2 to go. How dare you check up? My car make it the rest of the way. I'll be a couple laps down, but at least I won't get the DNF. Yeah, where's the Stenhouse Danica? Number 17. 31st. Alrighty, just another couple laps of caution, then I believe there's going to be a 2-lap shootout for the finish. There's two random, the 13 and the 34 are randomly in between the 4th and 5th place cars. I hope they don't get in the way and screw things up. Ryan broke the chat. Alrighty, we're probably going green next time by. Going green, no pun intended. Intended? Jesus, can't even talk. Are we going green this next time by? For a 2-lap shootout.
We're going green next
Yep.
time by. Line up, single file.
There's going to be a green-white checkered. 2 laps to go on the restart. We'll be 2 laps down, but at least we'll have finished the race. All 3 crashes, incidents have been my fault, ironically. I mean, I didn't really expect it differently than that, but it's just kind of funny to be knocking on Danica for crashing all the time, and then it's only me crashing in this one. I still say that first spin I would have survived and been able to get 4 tires and fuel. The pack would have still all been together because they were still all together before the pit stops. We would have been able to get enough fuel to last the rest of the race. I didn't really suffer much damage from that. The first attempt could have been good if those 2 last ones didn't demolish my front end and shear the front end of my car off. Alrighty, you guys got your Danica picks in. For some reason 41st and 42nd are right between the 4th and 5th place cars, so if you got 3rd, the number 3 Danica, the number 42, or number 11, I hope it doesn't affect you, but yeah, looks like it's going to be a battle between 27, the original 10, the 6, and the 14 Danica. Green flag, green, white, checkered. Are they going to stay completely single file the whole time? Nope. Got side by side up for the lead. Alright. Be gone faster, Danica. We're going to have to watch the replay to get a good look at the finish of which number Danica actually gets the win. Final lap. 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
White flag, 1 more lap to
They
go.
take their clients' money so they can advertise on a NASCAR race. And yes, we will do a couple big wrecks before we're done with this video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, I see they're like side by side up near the front. The number 10 Danica is in the lead. Is the original, the OG Danica gonna win? The number 10. I think the OG got it. Danica number 10.
Limit 50 under 3,500 in seconds. All right, there's the checkered flag. Okay, that's it. We'll get them next time.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. Alrighty. So let's take a look at that finish. Alright, so there's 27. We're gonna ride on board with the OG. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying that. This is the number 10 Danica. Number 10. This one's 27, this one's 10. So now that she's in the front, let's go to the rear chase. Let's see if she's able to hold off everyone else. Let's see if Danica is able to hold off Danica. But can Danica get a run and pass Danica? The OG still in the lead. Alright, so last lap. Is anyone able to pass her? I think I saw side by side in turns 3 and 4. It might have been side by side for the finish, but I'm not sure. Well, they look low, but then they go right back up. Who's the second one? Oops. Number 6, the Trevor Bain / Matt Kenseth Danica. Here comes the Clint Boyer Danica. But it looks like Danica is gonna hold off all the other Danicas. And Danica is gonna come away with the win. How about that? Danica Patrick wins. Danica Patrick loses 29 positions. Alrighty. Do you know what time it is? It is Pigs Creek time. Speaking of Danicas, we are going to go be the 10 Danica DMR right here. So I can blend right in with all the other ones. My Danica camouflage. We're going to go to Pigs Creek. No. Yes. No. Talladega 70s, 80s first. Now we'll get to see the Danicas wrecking like you guys were expecting to in this video. Mwah, ha, 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 ha. Alrighty. Let's do this. A field full of Danicas. Sounds like a movie. Alright, which one will come across the start-finish line first when the caution comes out? Ooh, I should have been Stenhouse. Why wasn't I Stenhouse? Because I wanted to blend in. I'll do a Danica and Stenhouse video at some point in the future. Stenhouse surrounded by a million Danicas. A bunch of Danicas and also the the Green Bay Packers car for the Gen 6 mod. Have Stenhouse surrounded by 20 Danicas and 20 Green Bay Packers cars. Really rub it in. This is going to get intense. Danica is going to start crashing. Danica is going 250 miles an hour. Oh, Danica's crashing. Danica's crashing. I'm into Danica, and Danica hits the wall. all the Danicas missed me. Nope. There we go. Danica sent Danica flipping. Whoa, and Danica just went underneath Danica. Alright. How much longer before that starts to get really old? Watch this. I try to get all them, and then I miss all them. I come back down the hill. Then Danica sends me tumbling. And watch this. Boom! Right underneath Danica. Now let's try that again.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cause a huge one with 42 Danicas. That's kind of the end of this video right here. Let's actually get to the front. They're gonna be way faster than we are. The other Danicas versus the imposter Danica myself. Alright, Danica, show me what you got. They're going to be faster than I am, so I'm going to get a little bit of a head start. I want to try to cause a big one in the tri-oval, if they can make it that far. Oops. Danica trying to keep Danica at bay. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. We got Danica's crashing everywhere. We got Danica's crashing everywhere. Danica just hit Danica. Didn't make it as far as I wanted to that time. I wanted to get back to the tri-oval and cause the wreck then.
Drivers, start your engines!
This will never get old, though. No restrictor plates, indeed. Just try to pass all the other Danicas. Before the start-finish line, so we don't get black flagged. Or right as we're crossing it. Alright, did I time that good? No black flag. No black flag. Oh, there's a wreck. Danica racing back to the line. Darn it. And Danica on her side after a huge wreck. And hit by Danica. I think there was more. I think there was some sort of crash down the backstretch. Yep. Many Danicas involved. I don't think any of them went flipping. No upside down Danicas. A couple more times at Talladega 70s, 80s. We'll go to Pigs Creek for a couple crashes, and then I gotta get going. I got some stuff to do later tonight. I apologize for being a little quiet with the streams as well the last couple weeks. I've been just really busy. Very, very, very busy. USA Productions, Little Kyle Busch, Great Fireman, Jerry Stoner, Cole Hankinator. How are you guys all doing? Thank you very much for joining. I was making a list earlier. I'm gonna make a list of all, excuse me, all the games I have installed on my computer, as well as all the emulators for PS2. Or the games for my PS2 emulator I have downloaded. Make it stick. There we go. Oh, they started wrecking again. Alright, into the tri-oval. Jeez.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 39 car.
I hear more crashing going on behind me.
You all right? There's an accident in turn 1. Past the 4 car.
Holy Danica. There was yet another wreck. Not my doing, caused behind me. Any Danicas that flipped in this one? Oh yeah. There's a big cluster of flipping Danicas. Jeez. She flipped up that banking just to flip back down it. Alright, let's try one more. I want to have the whole pack make it to the start-finish line, or the tri-oval. Slow down. Wait for it. And boom. Go. I don't think I was able to get in front of them this time. I'll have to see if I can survive getting past them once they all start wrecking. Can Danica survive getting through 42 wrecking Danicas? New video title. Ooh, that was close. 260 some miles an hour. There they go. There they go. Oh, I'm caught up. That one was anticlimactic.
Drivers, start your engine.
Lul 48 fan, how's it going, man? Good to see another fellow motorsport slash sim racing YouTuber. Well, I can't exactly call this sim racing. This was originally to see if I could finish a race with a bunch of Danicas, which I kind of did. Crashed a couple times, was able to finish without a DNF, but 2 laps down. Now I'm just seeing how many big wrecks with Danica I can create. Alright, let's see if I can slingshot past all of hers this time. Hers, isn't that a brand of potato chips? That they had a mild plot point of an Office episode about, I'm trying to find them, The American Office. Alright, let's see if the whole pack can make it to the trial bowl, so I can try to take all 42 of them out. 43 including myself. Whoa, there they go. Let's see if we can take out the remainders. Jeez. And Danica is into the catch fence, a la Carl Edwards or Bobby Allison. And they are just continuing to pile in, because they're still racing back to the line. The pre-2003 caution rules.
You blew the engine. Stay behind the 9 car.
Holy Danica. Alright, so we were about to make it to the front stretch until Danica bumper hooked Danica right here. And it was just on from there. Danica rolled over, or at least got on her side, similar to Tony Stewart in 2012. And it was on from there. Where's my blowover? There I am flipping. Whoa. I didn't even see that one. Which Danica number was that was flipping a bunch of times? Number 17, the Stenhouse Danica. Tumbling over a bunch of times. Jeez, do you see how hard I hit the catch fence? I want to follow myself through that one. There we go. Back to the Stenhouse Danica. Alright, let's do just a little bit of messing around at Pig's Creek, and then I gotta call it a stream. Some things to do later today before I gotta get on to work later. Oh yeah, Ryan Fritzy broke the chat again. It just says deleted after every chat, even though it's not. If anyone sees that, don't mind that. It's just a glitch. I have no idea why it's doing that, but Ryan Fitzy is not deleting everyone's comments. That's just a glitch.
Drivers, start your engines!
I was debating doing her, I think that, was it the number 13 car that she raced for the 500? No, 7. 13, she's in the Indy car for the 500. But I wanted to do her rookie year, and for some reason, even though this is a 2012 mod, and this is a Danica car, no yellow stripe, for some reason. I have no idea why. Sylvie Gang, William Everton, Andreas Toledo, the Ware Randoms, Jerry Stoner. I appreciate you guys spending your Thursday afternoon hanging out with me as I crash endless amounts of virtual Danicas. Speaking of Danica, she is one of the 4 cars I painted for the upcoming IR12 2018 AeroKit IndyCar mod, soon to be released. I believe it is being released at precisely 5 p.m. Central Time on this upcoming Saturday. So about like 20 hours before the Indy 500 is when the mod is being released. And Saturday night, I'm going to do a full 500-mile, 200-lap race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway using said mod. Do a little prediction of the 500 the following day. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I want to get us to the front stretch like I was trying to do at Talladega. And then I'm going to try to see if I can wreck every single Danica. If we can all make it to the front stretch without wrecking. VG03, formerly Viper Ghost 03. No! Danica is able to get underneath me, followed by Danica. Get back here, Danica. How many times have I said Danica throughout this video? Someone should count. Alright, so I'm gonna crash right as we go into the curve in this triangle, right here. Really? Thought there was gonna be a bigger wreck than that.
Okay, we're under caution. Stay behind the well car.
I'll have to take a look at the replay, but it didn't look like that big of a pileup. There's like a half dozen cars or so involved up here, but by the time a lot of them started wrecking, they were already past the start-finish line, so they were starting to slow down for the caution lap. That's why I need to get before them. See you later, Sylvie Gang. Thanks for joining. Try a couple more times. I want to either in the front stretch or coming out of turn 4. It's usually a pretty good spot to wreck at this track. The reason I want to do the front stretch is if you hit that inside wall, that pit road wall, it just destroys your car. Where did the OG Danica... Oh yeah, I'm the OG Danica for this one, since I'm the number 10. Which means the other number 10 isn't going to be in here. That's why there's only 42 cars instead of 43 for this one. Gotta hit the inside wall. It's indeed what I was trying to go for. I was trying to see if I could take out a few other cars while I was doing that, but I got a little too fancy. I'll try to stay in front, hitting the inside wall, and seeing if I can have them all pile in and everyone behind there. I think I waited a little too long for this attempt to get rolling. Maybe pass most of the field on the outside in this turn, if I can do it smoothly. And I almost hit that outside wall. Ah! Whoops. Let's go back into... Feels weird driving in chase cam with the wheel, so... I think that was the cause of a little bit of my mishap right there. And these turns are so slick. You turn the wheel just ever so slightly faster than you need to, you're going to be spun out. And especially if you got cars on the inside and outside of you, you get arrow loose. Whoa, I think got a wreck behind me. And over we go. Into the outside wall / catch fence.
We're under caution. Stay behind the 3 car.
Alright, so at least we got a decent roll over there. I didn't get towards the front of the field as I wanted to. Yeah, that's the damage that inside wall does I'm talking about. That would have been a way better pileup if it just happened closer to the front, because right around here the entire track was basically blocked. Or most of it. I want to see what happened way farther back here. Apparently there was a wreck that I didn't even notice. Whoa. Got a car upside down. Danica upside down. Which number was that? The Jamie Mack Danica. Alrighty, guys. I'll try one more going forwards. I'll try going backwards to cause a massive pileup like you guys always like at the end of the videos, and then I do have to get going now that we're kind of creeping up on an hour 45. Although it seems like I've been streaming longer for this one. Sometimes I can be streaming for like 4 hours and it'll go by like nothing, but this one, it seemed like 2 or 3, but we're just barely past the hour and a half point. Huh. Try timing my jump start a little bit better. This one a little bit better. Probably gonna get a black flag. Oh no, I didn't. There we go. Now let's see if we can get the perfect wreck. All 42 cars. Well, I'm getting passed. Need to stay towards the front. Hold the bottom line. Without spinning like that. That's exactly what I was talking about. This might be decent, actually. I'm gonna try that again. David Hoots. Beat you guys to the reference. See, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't think I took that turn too erratically, but it was just enough to where I spun myself out. Thought there was going to be a slightly bigger pile up here. I thought I saw one flip over. Just barely, right down here. Which number was that? The Kevin Harvick Danica going on her lid.
Drivers, start your engine.
I don't care about the black flag, really. I just like timing it so where I don't get it, but I can still get to the front. And yeah, obviously, if I'm just trying to wreck the whole field on purpose for fun, a lap later, I don't care about the black flag. I just like trying to time it to where I don't get it. Alrighty. Let's try that once more. Then I always, the bridge right behind me, right where I'm at, is always where I try to go backwards and take out the whole field. I'm saving that for the backwards wreck at the very end of the video. If you guys want, I'll try more videos like this, see if I can survive a race with a 42 of a certain amount of certain driver. Maybe I'll be Joey Logano and see if I can survive a race of 42 Matt Kenseth. How do you say that? Kenseth. Okay, I cannot. I'm not gonna embarrass myself and try to pronounce that. Multiple Matt Kenseth. I cannot say it for the life of me. Matt Kenseth with an S, an apostrophe S after it. Alright, I think I just discovered one of the few things I can't say without completely stuttering. Darn it. Thought that one was going to be better too. think we should just get on with the backwards big one. Every time I try to cause a huge wreck going forwards, I don't take out as many cars as I would like to. Anyone hit that inside wall? Alright, time to go the wrong way. Let's see if we can get all 43, or 42, I should say, Danicas involved.
Drivers,
Getting wrecked by Corey LaJoy. That's a good one. Brad Kozlowski versus just about everybody. We're about an hour 45 in. I know it's not too long, but I do have some stuff I need to do later tonight. I need to finish some cleaning. I want to get the rest of my car cleaned out. I have to work some hours later tonight. Dale Jr., what are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be getting ready for your commentary job?
Let him by. Stay behind the 22 car on the outside line.
There's 42 Danicas, including myself. There would be 43, except I'd have to be someone that wasn't number 10.
Pace car's in. Pace car's in.
Crafty Alex TV,
You've been
Dale
disqualified for
Jr.,
reckless driving.
Tropical
Pace car's
Cyclone.
in. Green flag, green flag.
Who else
Green,
has
green,
done a
green.
shot at me? I get to the bridge a little too soon, actually, this time.
Yellow flag is out.
Well, I took out the front line and sailed over every single other one. I see about 5 that made it through unscathed. I saw about 5 Danicas that made it through unscathed. How about that for a freeze frame? Let's go to the slowest possible motion. Just trying to slide sideways in front of the front car, which I did perfectly. I got that one. I think the only few that got through were probably the first few up front on the inside line right here that were able to squeeze by. Alright, let's go a little bit faster slow motion. Yeah, looks like these and that one are about all that made it through unscathed. Jeez. What a thing of beauty. It's a zillion Danicas crashing. If this doesn't sum up her career, I don't know what does. I know that's mean. Alrighty guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much again for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already if you enjoyed the video. For those of you interested, I have all my social media links down in the description. Facebook and Twitter. I also stream on Twitch if you want to watch these streams on that way versus YouTube. And last but not least, if you would like to be so kind enough to help support this channel, please go check out my Patreon page to figure out how you can do so. Figure out the various rewards you can get for certain pledges. If you guys want to join the awesomeness of Ryan Fitzy, Tommy Joyce, and Jay Barker, please go visit the link down below to find out how. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know your suggestions for future videos down in the comments below. And as always, I hope to catch you guys next time. Till then, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Peace. Bye.